What's going on, guys? Over video 2. We're ranking Plants vs Zombies plants. I don't know why I just decided this. Anyway, we're starting with the P. Remember, like, subscribe, all that stuff. You mind and go links in the description. That's what I meant. Anyway, Pea shooter. I had a really strange obsession with the pea shooter when I was younger. I would just keep drawing it over and over again. I don't know why. It's S tier, by the way. It's the GOAT plant. It's the first plant. It's iconic, and there's a reason. It shoots a pea, and that's all you need, baby. But realistically, I do love the design. Like, he's a little cute pea shooter. You got the big black eyes, the thing, the mouth, whatever that is. You got the leaf on the back. It's great. I love the pea shooter. Also love the sounds it makes in Garden Warfare. Anyway, next is the sunflower. The sunflower is also an S tier plant. It's the sunflower. Come on, man. It literally, I don't know what to say. It gives you sun, and that's what you really need. That you like really need that. Gives 50 sun each time, or 25 in this game. There's 50 in the second game. 25 each time you get the sun, and then you got the strat where you put 2 rows of sunflowers instead of one. Next is the potato mine. Right now it's still S tier. Potato mine's S tier. Um, Potato mine is golden. The strat is the first zombie. I always killed the potato mine because after that it lets me get some more sunflowers in. And then I can start placing defensive plants faster. It's great. The walnut is another like the early plants are good, by the way. The walnut is S tier. My God, you can't go wrong with the walnut. Is a defensive barrier. Like, it's great. I also love how there's not a single plant in this game that like fills the same role, and like they're all unique. The cherry bomb. This is the one I don't like much. I'd say like the cherry bomb is definitely like a C tier plant for me. Like 150 is cool and all, but I feel like there's things I'd rather use more. Like for like an explosion damage. Of course, the nuke plant would the nuke mushroom is good. The jalapeno is great. I mean, the problem is with these types of plants is you're spending 150 on, sure, it's a powerful item, but it's 150 and you have to wait like forever to use it. It's not bad. I'm gonna say B tier. The ice pea shooter is A tier. The ice pea, the snow pea. I don't know, call it. The biggest problem with the ice pea, it's A tier. It would be S tier early game, but the biggest problem is later you unlock the torch guy, and when you shoot an ice pea through that, it just turns to a normal pea shooter. So if you don't plan it right, you will be just shooting normal peas with You just might as well have a pea shooter there. But if you plan it right, it could be better. The chomper. The chomper is, I'm gonna say, A tier. The thing about the chomper is he's not always gonna be useful. Especially like chomper, I'll say this is good. He can eat the giant dudes in 2 bites, I think. You really need to defend him though, like, because he after he eats one, he's out for the count. That's the one thing about Chomper. But other than that, he's pretty good. Solid close range attack. It's great. Double P, the P repeater, double now it's called S tier. It shoots. It's like a pea shooter, but it shoots twice. Also, like the fact that it's like a little bit more of a grown. It's a little angry. It's got like more things on the back, more leaves. Also, for I say, I love the designs of all these plants. By the way, the cherry one is probably one of my least. I think this my least favorite is probably the cherry, to be honest. But these are all great. I love the Snowpea having icicles on the back instead. Now we get to the nighttime section. The shroom. I'm gonna say it's S tier. Zero cost. Able to you put down 2 of them like first wave. You don't even have to spend anything on potato mine. You put down 2 of these guys. They take out a single zombie. It's great. Or if you really need to, 3, 4. You can put as many as you want on a row. Why? Because they are zero cost and you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, the sun mushroom, not the sun mushroom. You know what I'm talking about. This mushroom is definitely, in my opinion, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say sun mushroom is like A tier. It's just not as good as a normal sunflower. Like, it has to grow is the problem. The sunflower always gives 25. This has to go from 15 to 20 to 25. It takes a while, but it's not. It's a pretty good option. It's like the best option for night because the sunflower produces nothing at night. But I do like the creativity of the sunflower doesn't produce sun at night because it needs the sun. Meanwhile, the mushroom can produce the sun because it doesn't need it. That's a great creativity. The I want to say the blow shroom, but that sounds crazy, by the way. But this guy's a B tier. I think he's cool. I like his gimmick about like hitting through fences, but the problem is he's very gimmicky. When it comes to damage, he actually doesn't output crazy damage. Like I'd rather use a double P or a P shooter than like one of these guys. Except when it comes to like the fence zombies, obviously, because that's just better. But I think he's situational. That's the problem. The Gravedigger also very situational, but I think a lot less useful. I'd say like a C D tier. I say C. No, I don't think there's a not C tier. There is a D tier plan here. I forgot. Um, it's just you have to have Graves around first of all. That's the biggest thing. He costs I think 25 or 50 sun, which is it's a cost to use him. He takes forever to recharge. And also if you certain like plants don't even need to worry about the Graves. It wasn't until PvZ 2 where you had to. The whole thing is that zombies come out of them, but unless it's in like a key spot, you don't really need him. Um, the Hypno Shroom. I'd say Hypno Shroom. I'd say is A tier. The problem is certain levels it's useless, but I think the best way to use a Hypno Shroom is probably on the Disco Zombie, because with the Disco Zombie will go back, but then it summons Hypno clones, and that's just perfect. The Scaredy Shroom. I think this is a solid A tier. I like the design a lot. It's held back a good amount by the fact that, well, it makes sense. It gets scared and digs down and doesn't shoot when you get too close. So this is great because it has great range. It does good damage. It just needs backup. But again, the P shooter is just infinitely better because it doesn't have to go in. It could continue to do damage. Also, I didn't mention it. Great design, great design, great design, great design, great design, great design. All of those are great designs. The Ice Room. I think this is probably one of my least used plants. I'd say like C tier. It's not bad. It can be good in tight situations. It's just for me, if I'm gonna freeze, I'd rather use like a Snow Pea. But this is more. Actually, not B tier. It's useful. It's just I feel like it's not as useful as some of these other plants, in my opinion. The Doom Shroom. I believe that's its name. I think it's our B tier. I think well, actually, no, I'm put A tier. The whole detriment thing that's like the reason you should want to use it is because it blows up the ground and doesn't let you place a plant there. However, if you use it, let's say a gargantuan zombie's coming, you just use it right there in front of it, like near the end, and then you don't have as big a problem. It's just when you use it close. It's a great option for like blowing stuff up. The lily pad's like C tier. It's just there to put plants on. The squash is S tier. It's a squash and it squashes. It's very good. It's only 50 cost. It targets like all the enemies on a tile in front of it. So if there's gargantua, you can squash it. But it takes two squashes, but that's why you can just like squash and then double up with some other type, like a jalapeno or like a cherry bomb. The 3P shooter. I think for me, this is a lot more. The whole thing is that it's 300 and shoots 3Ps. One up, one down, one middle. I rather personally just actually no, it's weird. I want to say it's great, but it's also to the detriment sometimes. Like it's great, it's good. Nah, I'd say it's S tier. It's a great end game plan. I'll say like it's an amazing end game plan. Like let's say you're like pretty far in the level, but then you're like, oh, I need more support. You delete your OP shooters, put these guys there in the two rows, especially on like the night levels or like the not night levels, like the water levels. You put one and one, they hit all three. That's fine. That's some good cover fire. Wow, and then you in those places that there were, put something else, or you can just put another one of these and do comes cover fire. But I'd recommend like a star fruit. This is just like the cherry. This is like S tier. It's in the water. It's of course it's situational because it's only in the water, but it instantly drags down zombies and like takes them out instantly. That's great. The jalapeno's S tier. It's like a lawnmower, but you don't need a lawnmower. It just destroys everything in the road. That's amazing. Also destroys ice, which is great. The torch, S tier. It makes your pea shooter stronger. That's just great. The tall nut is also S tier. It's the walnut but stronger. These guys I'd say are S tier. They're 100 sun. Of course, they're not doing the damage a pea shooter is gonna put out. It's only for one tile. However, first of all, they disable the tires off of the whatever they're called, but also you can put them on the ground and the zombies aren't gonna eat them. They're just gonna slowly whittle down the zombies while they walk forward, not realizing. And it's great. Next is this guy. I think like it's like B tier. He's the same as the normal mushroom, it's just he can only be used. I should say A tier. He's the mushroom, the puff shroom, whatever it's called, of the water. And also, I love the design. It's cute. The lantern is like D tier. I'd rather just use well, to be fair, when you get it, it's not D tier. When you get it, it's like a C B tier. But also, I'd rather use other like there's other like plants I already used. The cactus is S tier. It has a good DPS. It can grow to get rid of balloon zombies, and it looks cool too. It's just cool. 125 isn't even bad for it either, especially because it deals with balloon zombies, which are super annoying. The blow, whatever this one's called, this one's installed at A tier. It's situational because it only be used on like enemies like the balloon enemies that fly over or during foggy levels, and I'd rather use this 10 out of 10 times more than the lantern. Sure, the lantern's permanent and this is temporary, but I'd rather pay like I think it's like 125. I would play temporary 125, get it gone for a while, and then just have to pay that each time. Then set up lanterns, waste space, and then have the plant them eaten, and then have to spend another however much lantern is. This guy, um, low key, it's not as useful as it could be. I'd say like a B tier. The whole point is it gets rid of like the minor zombies that go back, but it's only those zombies. I'd rather personally just like on the back row put like the spiky guys. By the time you get the spiky guys, by the time that happens, you put them in the back and like put like a what's it called, walnut to just like block the attacks, or alternatively like a potato mine just to like blow up, and then you cover the world, they go back, the miner blows up. Or if you really want to, the next plant is the star fruit, and that can also hit the back. And I'd rather have like two of those. But star fruit hits 5 ways, and that's just a really great spread. I'd say S tier. The only problem is, of course, it's inconsistent. Not inconsistent. It doesn't spray straight. It's like in different directions, so it can be annoying, but it's very good. And the jack lanterns or the pumpkins S tier. It's a pumpkin, and it serves as like a walnut type thing, but you don't have to waste the space. You can put it around our plant. So let's say, for example, I was just talking about put like this, like let's say I was talking about I don't know, something in the back. You put this pumpkin around whatever's in front of it. You put this pumpkin in the back around like the sunflowers you have there, and then maybe you have the star fruit or this guy in the back. They can just rate them and then still be protected. It's great. The magnet shroom, I like D tier. Actually, no, like B tier. I was gonna say it's only for coins, but it's not. It actually is. It takes up the metal objects from plants, or not from plants, from the zombies. So if they have like the screen door, it takes it. So now there's a normal zombie. A bucket, just a normal zombie now. Brown coat. The catapult. I'd say like S tier. It's just it's like the pea shooter, but it's more of a pult than a straightforward, and it's useful on the ruse. Oh, it's thunder outside. But the pot's like C tier. Again, it's like the lily pad. It's only used in like situational, only in certain maps. Although I'd say the lily pad is a bit more useful because at least two maps that the lily pad is used in. Next is the corn. The corn is S tier. This is probably the best play in the game. It does that nice DPS, but it also sometimes throws a butter, which not only does the butter freezes them, like it makes that so the zombie doesn't move. It's like completely stopped. That's great. Next is probably the most useless pet in the game, the bean, the cocoa bean, in my opinion. This is useless because the night ones, right? You really don't need them. Let's say, oh, there's a screen door, fence door. Well, now, oh, I guess this guy's a nighttime, but still, the lobs break through the fences. So by the time you get this bean, there's a fence. Just put like a corn or a catapult. It goes over. It hits them in the head anyway. There's a you want to blow something up, you don't need the Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom's great, but you're also gonna have to waste extra on the bean to blow it up after. The water mushroom, but why not just use a lily pad and a pea shooter? I mean, I guess kind of, but even that's still expensive. It's just like these are all. It's a waste of money. It's a really big waste of money. You don't need any of these guys in the day levels. The only one I'd say is worth it is maybe the Hypno Shroom, but that's a big maybe. Um, the onion. I'm not a big fan of onion personally. It's like a. I think a lot of people overrate it. It's good because it can move like zombies different lanes. But the problem is, it's a temp move. It's like a C tier, not a temp move, but it's like You don't choose which lane they go in. If you can build your defense around this though, like only using 3 lanes and just replanting a onion each time, which is actually pretty cool. The banana, the whatever these palm trees. That's I know I can't remember what palm trees. I live in Florida. They're everywhere. I live in a beach town in Florida, so I seen these guys a lot. But I'd say it's all like C tier. Again, it's a situational plant. It's bungee jumpers and to like block the overhead guys. That's what it is, and it's not bad. It's good. It's just situational again. Next is the coin. This is like D tier. It's only used to get coins. You don't need it for the main progression. The watermelon pole is S tier. It's expensive. I think it's like 300. But my God, it like one shot. It's one shots normal and cone heads, I believe. Two shots the bucket head. It's just great. That's crazy DPS. It like I think personally this is more worth it than these guys, just because this does crazy DPS in one row. Now we're on to the plants which you have to upgrade. This is the upgrade for the double shooter, double P, and this is a great upgrade. I'd say it's S tier. It's 4 Ps instead of 2. Now you got 4 going out at a time from a single P shooter. That's great. Double sunflower, same thing. I'd say it's upgrade of sunflower. This guy, he is an upgrade to this room. I wouldn't say he's that much better because, of course, he can hit every direction. Actually, Atrix hits every direction. But again, it's also like it's not the best shroom in the first place. I'm not like clamoring to use it. The cattail is definitely S tier. You put it on the lily pad, and it's an auto tracking lily pad or auto tracking attack that attracts enemies. Even if it's in a different row, it still attacks it as long as it's the closest one. Ice melon pole, yeah, S tier. It's just a P shooter, but the ice melon is great. And it doesn't have to worry about the stupid problem if you planned wrong because it goes over. You don't have to worry about the flame thing. So you could easily put these in like the back row and be completely fine, and not have to and put this in the front row. It'd be fine. The magnet. This is literally D tier. This is horrible. This just picks up coins, which you could just do manually, which is so much better. You don't have to waste your suns on it. This is also S tier. It's an upgrade of the normal spike dudes. I forget what they are. I forget what these are supposed to be. But it's an upgrade because they don't break after they after one of the people on the wheels go over it. It stays there and it does more damage and everything's great. Oh, it is S tier. This upgrade to the corn, double upgrade to corn. Actually, you have to have 2 corns, and this is like a nuke. You shoot it on a tile and it blows it up, and it's like the Doom Shroom, but it's takes a second to reload, but not too long. I mean, it's of course gonna be like a Doom Shroom. It takes a while to reload, but it doesn't get rid of tiles and it can be used anywhere on the map. You don't have to use it right in that same row or around it. It can just be great. And finally, the imposter potato S tier because it's literally everything in the game. This could be literally anything here. But yeah, that's it. This is my Plants for Zombies tier list. I don't know why I did this, but I'm happy I did. I love Plants for Zombies. Anyway, that's it. Bye bye.